Hey everybody, it's XEspmasterX, and here is a new Let's Play I'm starting, which I hinted at in my ChoroQ videos, Pokemon Ruby. Although, there's actually a little bit more to it than just this, but I'll explain that in a little bit. For now, let's just get started with the game. Hi, sorry to keep... Oh, hold on a second. No, I'll just change it when I get... Okay. Hi, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Birch, but everyone calls me the Pokemon Professor. This is what we call a Pokemon. It's the zoo rule. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. We live alongside Pokemon, at times as friendly playmates, and at times as cooperative workmates. And sometimes we band together and battle others like us. But despite our closeness, we don't know everything about Pokemon. In fact, there are many secrets surrounding Pokemon. To unravel Pokemon mysteries, I've been undertaking research. That's what I do. And you are? Alright, so for this playthrough, I'm gonna go with this. Actually, you know what I should do? I should actually make it correct grammar, even though the early games don't like correct grammar, as you'll be seeing, I'm sure. Little Root! Alright, are you ready? Your very own adventure is about to unfold. Take courage and leap into the world of Pokemon, where dreams, adventure, and friendships... Okay, I'm not going to do that throughout the whole Let's Play, I promise. Well, I might do it throughout the whole Let's Play. Well, I'll be expecting you later. Come see me in my Pokemon lab. Alright, so... we start the... Well... I would say we start this adventure back on a moving truck, but this actually isn't the first time this moving truck has been shown on my channel. Twice in the past I have started Let's Plays of Pokemon Emerald that I never finished. In fact, I really didn't even... I don't even think I got to the first gym in either of them. I'll talk about that more later though, because we need to go say hi to my mom. Ruby, we're home, honey. Oh, sorry. It must be tiring riding with her things in the moving truck. Well, this is Little Root Town. How do you like it? This is our new home. It has a quaint feel, but it seems to be an easy place to live, don't you think? Hey, you get your own room, Ruby. Let's go inside. Alright, excellent. We just moved here. See, Ruby? Isn't it nice in here, too? The movers Pokemon do all the work of moving us in and cleaning up after. This is so convenient. It's also slave labor. Dad brought you a new clock to mark our move here. Don't forget to set it. And yes, that is a very important feature. So here's some Machoke. I don't know what this one's doing. That's apparently what Machoke sound like. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna get this potion, which is always there. Second thing I'm gonna do is, oh my goodness, this is driving me nuts. Switch the text speed this fast. Let's see here. And I'm also gonna change the border. Let's see here. The day I'm recording this is June 26th, so I'm gonna set it to the most multicolored one that I can find. Alright, excellent. Let's go ahead and save so that we don't get our 2 minutes of progress erased. And now I need to set the clock. Better set it and start it. Alright, so now here's the part where I have some explaining to do, which is... I am playing this on emulator. Don't worry, I own the game on cartridge. I'm just playing it here for convenience. Now, which means I'm going to have to show you how to more effectively do this on emulator. Wait, I think I went too far. Right now it is 6:21. Ruby, how do you like your new room?
Good. Everything's put away neatly. They finished moving everything in downstairs, too. Pokemon movers are so convenient. Oh, you should make sure that everything's all there on your desk.
Which I think is just her hint to make you pick up the potion. And so yeah, take a good look at our nice room because we're never going to see it again. It's an no GameCube. Alright, that's cool. So, now, on an emulator, oh, it's not actually showing up, but I'm doing it on Visual Boy Advance. So you're going to want to go into Options, Emulator, and then check Real-Time Clock. And that will sync the game's clock up with that of your computer.
Oh, Ruby! Ruby! Quick, come quickly! Look, it's Petalburg Gym. Maybe Dad will be on.
We brought this to your box for the front of the gym.
Oh, it's over. I think Dad was on Boylston. Too bad. Oh yes, one of Dad's friends lives in town. Professor Birch is his name. He lives right next door, so you're just going over and
Alright, let's go do that. I don't see anything else to do here. Let's go. And we are immediately accosted.
Oh, hello, and you are? Oh, yeah, Ruby, our new next-door neighbor. Hi. We have a daughter about the same age as you. Our daughter was excited about making a new friend. Our daughter's upstairs, I think.
I don't know what these voices are. You're gonna have to suffer with these throughout the whole thing. Alright, so let's talk to the daughter.
Pokemon fully restored. I am ready and, huh? Huh? Who are you? Oh, you're Ruby. So your move was today. I'm May. Glad to meet you.
She suddenly has an Australian accent now. I'm gonna have to stick with that.
I have this dream of becoming friends with Pokemon all over the world. I heard.
That's not even an Australian accent. That's not even an Australian accent.
Yes, it is. For Mars.
Anyway, whatever.
I heard about you, Ruby, from my dad, Professor Birch. I was hoping that you'd be nice, Ruby, and that we could be friends. Oh, this is silly, is it? I've just met you, Ruby. Oh no, I forgot. I was supposed to go help Dad catch some wild Pokemon. Ruby, I'll catch you later.
Alright, you have fun with that. Hey, look at this. She also has a GameCube. What a hip cat. A hip cat. There's an email from the Pokemon Trainer School. Pokemon may learn up to 4 moves. A trainer's expertise is tested on the move sets chosen for Pokemon. ... Oh, right now it is 6:26 on 6:26. Make a wish, guys. Even though you're probably not going to be watching this until like, I don't know, like October at the earliest. I'm doing this a little bit in advance. I don't have to worry about having interesting things in my life to talk about because it's Pokemon. I have a lot of things to say about Pokemon.
I can hear someone shouting around here. What should I do? What should we do? Someone has to go help.
Alright. Help me! Oh gosh, that's the worst voice ever. Hello? You over there, please help! Am I back? Okay, I need to decide on a voice for this guy. I have yet to do so. Actually, wait a second. Oh. Oh man, are you sure you can't just come help you and... okay. More directly? I guess not. Okay. Real quick. I'll try and remember to edit this out. I want to test something with the recording. It's been recording the whole time, right? Has it been cutting off the edges? I gotta check this now, sorry. Okay, I think everything's good. I was just being paranoid. I thought that it was like cutting off the edges. But anyways, let's just go ahead and help this dude with the voice that has yet to be determined. That's Poochyena. Alright, this should be a pretty easy fight. Ha. Yeah, what did I tell you? Woo! I was in the tall glass studying Pokemon when I was jumped. You saved me. Thanks a lot. Oh, hi, you're Ruby. This is not the place to chat, so come by my Pokemon later. Pokemon lab later. Oh, so Ruby, I've heard so much about you from your father. I heard that you don't have your own Pokemon yet, but the way you battled earlier, you pulled it off with aplomb. I guess you have your father's blood in your veins after all. Ah yes, as thanks for rescuing me, I'd like you to have the Pokemon you used earlier.
Ruby receives the Mudkip.
While you're at it, why not give a nickname to that Mudkip? Sure. I did not really have a name planned, but let's just go as the easy one. This is a name that my character had in an old file of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. If you work at Pokemon and gain experience, I think you'll make a darn good trainer. Why did he suddenly become that one, like... I don't know how you just... I don't remember what his character was, but like that one guy from Family Guy, who I think he has like an earring. Anyway, whatever. Yeah, sure. He won't let you say no, by the way. But so, I mean, you have no choice. This is your... Alright, let's talk to this guy.
If you use a PC, you can store items in Pokemon.
You know what? I'm gonna stop trying to think of new voices for every character because these are just gonna be really dumb. I'm just gonna say them all in my normal voice for now, until I get any bright ideas. If Pokemon gets tired, take them to a Pokemon Center. There's a Pokemon Center in Oldale Town, right close by. Oldale is a very weird name for a town. Changed my mind. Alright, probably a good time to save again. Hi, I work at a Pokemon Mart. Can I get you to come with me? No. This is a Pokemon Mart. Just look for a blue roof. We sell a variety of goods, including Pokeballs for catching Pokemon. Here, I'd like you to have this as a promotional item. And we get another free potion, so that's a very good thing to have. Because trust me, you're gonna need some of those. Alright. Let's go see May. Alright, we saw her. Now it's time to leave. No, I'm just kidding. The Pokemon found... No, I feel like I should at least do her voice because she's an important character.
The Pokemon found on the Route 3 include... Oh, hi, Ruby. Oh, I see my dad gave you a Pokemon as a gift. Since we're here, let's have a quick battle. I'll give you a taste of what being a trainer is like.
I'm sure you will. Alright, let's do this. Alright, so this battle is going to be very exciting. Tricker used Pound. I used Tackle. Tricker uses Pound. I used Tackle. Oh! It got a critical hit. But it actually seems like my Mudkip has really good stats because I'm taking a lot less damage than it is. So that's pretty nice. And Mudan grew to level 6 and learned Mud Slap. Wow, that's great. Oh, dang it, I'm supposed to be doing a voice.
I think you know what my dad has an eye out for you now. I mean...
Oh gosh, that was loud.
I mean, you just got that...
I don't know why she's becoming Southern now. I feel like she shouldn't be Southern. That doesn't really make any sense.
You just got that Pokemon, but it already likes you. You might be able to befriend any kind of Pokemon easily. Well, it's time to head back to the lab.
Alright, real quick. I know. I'm just gonna... Excuse me. Here, let me pause the game. I'm just gonna close this for the time being. Because that's only gonna cause problems for everyone in the long run. Anyways, it's back to the game. I should have remembered to do that before the recording. I'm just an idiot. As you can tell, I am the most polished, like, video maker in all of YouTube. Truly, I will revolutionize this oversaturated art form. Alright. And here's May again.
Ruby, over here. Let's hurry home.
Thank you so much for letting me know of that fact. If you had not said that we were going home, I would have never guessed it based on the last time that you said that we should go back home. Sorry, I'm being overly salty.
Oh, hi, Ruby. I heard you beat May on your first try. That's excellent. May's been helping with my research for a long time. May has an extensive history as a trainer already. Here, Ruby, I ordered this for my research, but I think you should have this Pokédex.
And we got the Pokédex, which will come in handy.
The Pokédex is a high-tech tool that automatically makes a record of any Pokémon you meet or catch. My kid, May, goes everywhere with it. Whenever my kid catches a rare Pokémon, it records its data in the Pokédex. Why? May looks for me while I'm out doing field work and shows me.
Oh wow, Ruby, you got Pokédex too. That's great, just like me. I've got something for you too.
Oh yeah, oh, it's a Pokeball. Cool.
It's fun if you can get a lot of Pokemon. I'm gonna look all over the place because I want different Pokemon. If I find any cute Pokemon, I'll catch them with Pokeballs.
If I find any Pokemon of any description, I'll do so. Except not yet. But time for us to listen to her.
Wait, Ruby! Ruby, did you introduce yourself to Professor Birch? Oh, what an adorable Pokemon you got from Professor Birch. How nice. You're your father's child, alright? You look good together with Pokemon. Here, honey, if you're going out on an adventure, wear these running shoes. They'll put a zip in your step. Ruby, those shoes came with instructions. Press the B button while wearing these running shoes to run extra fast. Slip on these running shoes and race in the great outdoors. To think that you have your very own Pokemon now. Your father will be overjoyed. But please be careful. If anything happens, you can come home. Go on, go get them, honey.
And that's it. Very simple stories in the early Pokemon games, but some would argue that that's actually a positive. The Steve engine would certainly argue that. And we have our first wild encounter. Oh my gosh, who's it gonna be? It's the Zigzagoon. Alright. So I guess I'll take this time to start explaining just what exactly is going on here. We're at level 7, that's cool. Actually no, real quick, let me check my Mudkip here in the menu. Let's see here. So its ability is Torrent. That means, I think it's if it has less than a third of its health. Water moves, the power of water type moves will be increased even more. Just because Mudkip's a water type, they're already increased in power by 1.5 times. That's called same type attack bonus. But anyways, it's a naive nature, which it's okay. It's not the nature I probably would have chosen for a Mudkip, but I don't really care that much. As far as stats here, I don't really know how to judge this. I'll open this up. I might open this up with my save file editor and check its IVs. Don't worry, I won't change its IVs. I'm just gonna look at them. I will look but will not touch. Alright, so now we head into Route 102. We could go back up into Route 103, but I don't really feel like it. So let's just get along. And I'm not gonna read the dialogue of every single person because that would take, like, a long time. And we're in it for a long haul here because... Okay, first of all, this run, the Pokemon you see in front of you, Mudkip, it's gonna be pretty much the only Pokemon I use throughout the entire run. There is one other Pokemon I'll eventually get out of necessity, but we'll be getting to that when we get there. But I'm going to be doing a challenge run that's called a that is known as a MaDKIP run, with all letters in all caps except for the letter A. Don't ask me why it's spelled that way. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. And so that means that I'm not going to catch any Pokemon at all. I'm just going to use Mudkip. And I'm not even going to catch Pokemon used as HM slaves. This is a pure solo run, because it turns out Mudkip's final evolution Swampert can learn every HM in the game that's required to beat it. So I will be ending this whenever I beats the final boss of this game, and it shows the number of Pokemon I've caught. The number of Pokemon I will have caught will be 4, exactly. Mudkip, its 2 evolutions, and the 1 special case. Now I will be catching more stuff in the post game, but we'll get to that when we get there. The other gimmick of this run, which it really isn't even a gimmick of this run, but it's just going to be a gimmick of my channel as a whole, is that this is the first in a series of 7 different Let's Plays, which will be covering the entirety of Pokemon Generation 3. And basically, by the end of the series, I will be able to assemble in my Pokedex every single Pokemon, except for Mew, Celebi, Jirachi, and Deoxys, with no hacking or cheating or anything. Now, I say no hacking or cheating. I will admit that I mentioned that I have a save file editor. I will be using that, but only for the minimum amount possible. The only thing I will ever use that for is to transfer Pokemon between games. So basically the same function as trading. And it's actually because of that save file editor that I'm getting to do this series right now at all. My original plan was to get a DS with a capture board installed and use that to record the Game Boy Advance side. But I found out that the save file editor can copy and save Pokemon from file to file, and it's also compatible with Coliseum and XD, which is the one thing which was preventing me from doing it on console, or not on console, preventing me from doing it on emulator before, is the fact that, as far as I know, Visual Boy Advance and Dolphin are not compatible. So, I mean, I'll talk about more about all this stuff as I get there. But other than just transferring stuff between the games, I will not be using that save file editor at all. I promise. I technically have no way of proving this, but that's my vow. Alright, so I healed up my Mudkip just because I was getting a little bit low of health. Let's continue on through the route. So that's more... So, as I explained earlier, or... I didn't really explain it, but I hinted at it. I've tried to do Let's Plays of Emerald twice before. The first ever time I tried to do a Pokemon Let's Play was Emerald, way back. The first time I ever downloaded Cam Studio, I was like, oh man, this is so cool, I gotta go record Pokemon Emerald. And it got 3 episodes in before I dropped it, because I didn't really understand how to use Cam Studio yet, or just really how to like be a person who made good content. So it didn't really turn out that well, so I ended up just deciding to cut my losses. What I tried to do instead was I tried to do a Let's Play of Pokemon Coliseum, and this one went better. I got a little ways in, but I abandoned it not because of anything wrong with the project itself, but because at the time my channel was flooded with other content, and I was entering a period of my channel in which I was sort of going on hiatus and not uploading so much. That was around the time that Chorikyu had just finished up, for those of you who've been here for a really long time. And there have been times since then which I've tried to do Pokemon related projects. Mainly, I've tried to do a Let's Play of Pokemon Leaf Green 3 times. Each time, actually, it ended at about the same place around the time of the 3rd gym, which is kind of amusing, honestly, how that happened. But yeah, the first 2 got axed because I was having troubles with recording with Camtasia or Cam Studio or whatever I was using at the time. The 3rd one, it wasn't axed because of any technical difficulties, but rather because Dormant Net Productions crumpled. And it was on that channel. I decided I wanted to do the Let's Play on Dormant Net Productions because at the time it was mostly a collab channel, but the 12th Kind was doing his Half-Life 2 Let's Play on that channel, and so I thought, if he's doing a solo project, I should too. Although at the time, Anmika and I had also been doing Undertale. Let's see here. Let's just go straight in and visit our dad. Alright, oh, and let's immediately leave because we don't like our dad. No, I'm just kidding. No, let's talk to Dad. Well, if it isn't Ruby, so you're all finished moving in. I'm surprised that you managed to get here by yourself. Oh, I see, you're with your Pokemon. Then I guess you're going to become a trainer like me, Ruby. That's great news. I'll be looking forward to it. I'd like to get a Pokemon, please. Oh, you're, oh, right. You're Wooly, right? I'm gonna stay with my relatives in Verdanturf Town. I thought I'd be lonely by myself, so I want to take a Pokemon along. I've never caught a Pokemon before. I don't know how. I see. Ruby, you heard that, right? Go with Wally and make sure that he safely catches a Pokemon. Wally, here, I'll loan you my Pokemon. And he gives him Zigzagoon. He's giving this random kid a Pokemon a Pokeball because he loves him more than us. I get it. I know how it is. And we just have to follow him and make sure he doesn't get eaten by Poochyena. Ruby, Pokemon hide in tall grass like this, don't they? Please watch me and see if I can catch one properly. Whoa! Alright, and it's a Ralts, which is actually a fairly rare Pokemon. So good for him, man. Oh. The attack actually missed. This battle is randomly generated just as any other battle is, so it's very interesting when stuff like that happens. There are very rare instances, if you get just the right set of IVs for the Ralts and the Zigzagoon, the battle will actually end with the Zigzagoon knocking the Ralts out by accident. And then if that happens though, he'll just act like he successfully caught it anyway. Because if he didn't, that would kind of break the plot. Excuse me, I'm shifting around a little bit. But yeah, as you see, he successfully catches it. That is a guaranteed thing. I did it. It's my Pokemon. Ruby, thank you. Let's go back to the gym. So, did it work out? Thank you. Yes, it did. Here's your Pokemon back. Ruby, thank you for coming along with me. You two are while I was able to catch my Pokemon. I promise I'll take really good care of it. Oh, my mom's waiting for me, so I have to go. Bye, Ruby. Now, Ruby, if you want to become a strong trainer, here's my advice. Head to Rustboro City, beyond this town. There, you should challenge the gym leader, Roxanne. After her, go on to other Pokemon gyms and defeat their leaders. Collect badges from them, understood? Of course, I'm a gym leader too. We'll battle one day, Ruby. But that's only after you become stronger, Ruby. Alright, Ruby. You can leave the gym now, Ruby. What was I gonna say? Yeah, so to continue on, then the last project that's related to this one is the second Let's Play I did of Emerald, which was with King Guy Red. That only got 2 episodes in. Although I did manage to catch a shiny Poochyena in those 2 episodes, so that was pretty nice. And I also did 2 episodes of a Pokemon Gold Let's Play with the Steve Engine once, and another project based on Pokemon Leaf Green, only this time with Anmika playing on his channel, which only lasted 1 video because the emulator crashed. In that case, we weren't using a PC emulator, we were using my GameCube emulator. And so he was going to do a Nuzlocke, but as you can tell, that didn't really work out too well for him. So yeah, Pokemon's like my favorite franchise ever, and yet I've never managed to actually complete a Let's Play of it up till now, even though my channel's existed for like 8 years or something now. So like, that's kind of unexcusable. I think it's high time I finally devote to a project, and so I figured it might as well be the biggest thing I could think of. Which is a 100% Let's Play of one of what's considered to be one of the most difficult games, or most difficult generations to 100%. Starting with pretty much the most simple playthrough you could possibly ask for. So you're gonna go heal again. Mudkip's already getting pretty over leveled. That's not gonna change throughout the rest of the series. This may not be the most entertaining to watch as far as the battles go. But anyways, I'll be giving my sort of first go through of the Hoenn games, and showing as much off as I can while only having Mudkip. Actually, there's probably a lot of this game I could just skip over. I will be Let's Playing Sapphire and Emerald later, so I can do a much more thorough walkthrough when I get to those. So don't worry too much if I skip over something. I'm just saving it for later. Also, a comment about this game is I never knew what the word loomy meant. Like, what does that mean? Soft and loomy soil. Soft and loomy soil. Like I don't know what that means. Alright, and this guy, Rich Boy Winston, he's a bit infamous in the fandom because he has a full restore, which is a very expensive item. Probably a potion, or at least a super potion, would have healed that thing in one go, but he had to use a full restore. Even though the Zigzagoon didn't even have a status. Although I guess if you managed to poison it, it would have been useful for that too, but it's just the pretentiousness of it all. It grinds my gears. Rich Boy Winston, why couldn't I win? Because you suck. Money cannot buy you skill, my friend. Alright. I'm gonna quit this recording session for now. But, because I have a very important but also unpleasant task to do. So, but, I mean, once again, you're probably not going to be seeing this for another, like, 4 months. Maybe even more than that. So, I'm sure it's not going to be any difference to you. Well, it's been a real long time since it's been like 5 minutes. It turns out the thing I have to do is not until later than I thought it was, so I can go a little bit longer. Alright, so here's the first dungeon of the game, Petalburg Woods. Come over here and you'll get a potion. Can never have too many of those. And you'll also get a wild encounter. Let's just this should go down pretty easily because they can't actually attack you. They can use Harden over and over again, which if you use water gun, it will not matter that they use Harden because water gun is a special move, which means Harden only increases defense against physical moves, just in case you don't know how Pokemon stats work. Physical attack and special attack are paired together, and so are obviously special attack and special defense. all of in this game, in the first 3 generations, which moves are physical and which are special are determined by which type it is. So the normal types are normal, poison, bug, rock, fighting, ground, and steel. And did I already say ground? I think I said ground already. And then the special types are grass, water, ice, electric, fire, dragon, dark, and also ghost is a physical type. I forgot to mention that. And it's probably something I'm forgetting, but that's alright. For the most part, it's fairly obvious. There's many have argued that Ghost and Dark should have been switched, and I kind of agree with that, but that's a topic for a different day. So this guy is has a real top tier team. It's just a bunch of Wurmple. And I guess I can't really be criticizing him considering my team is just a Mudkip and nothing else. Ah, Mudkip, you're such the fountain of many memes. There's the Mudkips saying mud and kip to each other for unreasonable lengths of time. There's I heard you like Mudkips, which leads into the Mudkip copy pasta, which I don't think I should be sharing in this video. I don't know how Mudkip became such a internet meme icon. Although that seems to have pretty much died in recent years. It was really big back in like the early 2000s. No, not a one to be found. Hello, have you seen a Pokemon called Shroomish down around here? I really love that Pokemon. They're delicacies. I was going to ambush you, but you had to dawdle in Pelberg Woods forever, didn't you? I got sick of waiting, so here I am. You, Devon Researcher, hand over those papers. Aye! You're a Pokemon trainer, aren't you? You got to help me, please. Huh? What do you think you're doing? What, you're going to protect him? No one who crosses Team Magma gets any mercy. Not even a kid. Come on and battle me. Alright, so this is our introduction to the mandatory evil team of the game, Team Magma. We'll find out more about what their deal is later, but right now we just know that they don't show mercy, not even the kids. Although really I should be the one showing mercy to you, considering I have a Mudkip. So I think that pretty much solves all my problems instantly. But really, I'll get into this later in the game, but Mudkip is like clearly the best starter. I don't even mean like it's my favorite. I mean on an objective like gameplay level, it's the best one. Grr, you've got some nerve meddling with Team Magma. Come on and battle me again. I wish I could say that, but I'm out of Pokemon. And hey, we have Team Magma are also after something at Rustboro. I'll let you go today. That was awfully close. Thanks to you, he didn't rob me of these important papers. I know, I'll give you a Great Ball as my thanks. And we got a Great Ball. As his thanks. Didn't that Team Magma Slug say they were after something in Rustboro too? Uh-oh, it's a crisis. I can't be wasting time. So he's off to warn his superiors or whatever. What's your deal? You there. Your Pokemon doing okay? If your Pokemon are weak and you want to avoid battles, you should stay out of tall grass. And if you need to go back and heal after that battle, you can jump down this ledge and then jump down the next one and go back to the Pokemon Center without risking having to find any Pokemon. But I think I'll be fine, so I'm just gonna carry on, I'll carry on, and all that stuff. Alright, we have Bugcatcher James. No relation to James from the Pokemon anime. Anyways, I feel I've told a lot of stories about my experience with the Pokemon franchise in my previous Pokemon Leaf Green Let's Plays, one of the 3, maybe in multiple of them. But I don't really mind recapping some of it, because this is going to be my kind of definitive edition. And I'm pretty sure I repeat stuff all the time in my Chorokyu Let's Play anyway, so it's not like it matters. You there! I like filling my mouth with seeds, then spitting them out fast. You can have this, so you try it out. Use it on a Pokemon, and it will learn a move for firing seeds rapidly. We are never going to use this, but thank you. Anyways, here's some berries. I haven't really been explaining these at all. You just kind of pick them. You can plant them too, but I probably won't bother. Because, like, who cares? Coughing. Get it, guys? Hello, this is the Pretty Petal Flower Shop. Spread flowers throughout the world. Alright, so you talk to this lady for a little bit, then she'll kind of explain... Hold on, sorry. The rules of berries, playing berries, but like I said, I don't really care. We may be getting more into that in the Sapphire or the Emerald Let's Play. I don't really know exactly what I'm going to do yet, but yeah, you should pick the berries as soon as you see them when you walk into a new route, because otherwise they'll just sort of fall, and then oftentimes they'll be replanted and they'll grow anew, but they might also not do that depending on what type they are. So yeah, just pick the berries. It's that simple for now. I think I'll go more into the mechanics in a later Let's Play. I mean, considering how repetitive it's going to be, Let's playing Ruby and then Sapphire and then Emerald, I gotta save something for later. That's also one of the reasons why I'm going with the MaDKIP run for my first one. Because it's by definition, just by the very nature of the run, going to be very simplistic. So, potion, there's lots of little items back here. There's a super potion, which is pretty nice. Those are definitely handy for this point in the game. And we're gonna get attacked by more wild Pokemon. I might start... The emulator I'm using does have a speed up key. I might start speeding through at least like the wild battles, just because that's gonna get annoying. But for now, I'll leave it off. Now we have a Wurmple. Yeah, you guys really aren't that interesting. If I do find something interesting, I'll draw attention to it. But Zigzagoon and Wurmple, not interesting at all. Alright, so here we go. Aroma Lady Rose. We must have been fated to meet. May I ask you for a battle? No, you may not. Sorry. Okay, that's not Aroma Lady Rose. I don't know why I called her that. I think there's a trainer later in the game who's called that. But yeah, Lady Cindy is sort of the female counterpart to Rich Boy Winston, although for whatever reason she's not nearly as infamous. And that she also will do this. God, freaking rich people, just hate them. All of them. They should die. I'm joking. I'm actually from like an upper middle class family. And I have more money to my family's name than most people, so it'd be very hypocritical for me to be saying that. Aha! Yeah, please, yeah, go ahead and battle. Alright, so this is Last Haley. If you didn't know, I'm engaged to someone named Haley. She's appeared in my videos before. We did Undertale together. Alright, so these early fights, really not anything too difficult, although of course it's even less not too difficult. Even more not too difficult? Even less difficult, I guess would be the normal way of saying that. Because I'm using an overleveled Mudkip. Sticking with just one Pokemon for the whole game. If you're a skilled player, you can do that and it'll be pretty simple because you'll get super overleveled. But then it could also be a real challenge if you don't really know what you're doing. I don't think I personally did this, but a lot of kids when they first play the game, they will just kind of use just one Pokemon. And that's, of course, no way to play the game. You want to use all... The whole point of this game is to collect stuff. So you want to go ahead and flesh out your team. Not in this run, though. I'm being very hypocritical right now. I shouldn't have battled. No, you shouldn't have. You're gonna regret this day for the rest of your life, last Haley. Alright, we should be able to take on this last trainer. Why keep it a secret? I'm a water Pokemon expert. Huh? You don't know me? I always found that line of dialogue amusing. Alright, let's do this. So this is MaDKIP. It's a very intimidating foe, as you see. It can use Splash, which doesn't do anything. And my Mudkip can be paralyzed, which also doesn't do anything. Sometimes I feel cold, even paralyzed. My interior world. Let's see how many times that happens in this Let's Play. I'm just gonna... Me just randomly bursting out in the song. So, yeah, this battle's a real hoot and a holler. Oh gosh. Top 10 anime battles. Right here. Okay, whenever a Pokemon's paralyzed, it should have... Is it 50% or is it 25%? Oh gosh, I should know this. Man, I'm really getting rusty now. No, it's a 25%. I'm thinking there's a different status which is 50, but it has a 25% chance of just not moving and not doing anything. And I feel like the percentage here is not 25% for me. I feel like I'm getting a very short end of the stick here. Okay, because it's just in this battle already. Come on, okay. I mean, that was easy, but it was really long. Well, you only had MaDKIP, which only... MaDKIP don't learn any moves other than Splash until level 15, so... I don't know what you're expecting to happen, dude. Alright, so let's plant the berries. And let's talk to this old lady. And she'll also give us a berry. So, I'll try to make a point of talking to every single NPC who gives you free handouts. I might miss a few, but I think my knowledge of this game is pretty good, so hopefully I'll get most of them. If you come here behind the gate, you can get another item, which is an X Defend. Personally, I never use the X items, like, ever. I don't know why. Like, it's not that they're not useful. You could use them for things. I just really don't care. Like, it's not really worth it for me. I never, like, got into the habit of incorporating them into my strategy. So if you go into this house, go to the second floor, talk to this little kid. My daddy's working at the corporation, and he gives you, or... I guess you can't really tell by the sprite what gender the kid is, but whatever. We got Premier Ball. XEspmasterX becomes politically correct. No, not really. And let's also go into this house and talk to this guy. And he will give us something which is actually quite important. Hidden Machine number 1, which is for cut. For now, I'm just gonna kind of push it to the side, but I'm probably gonna make use of this HM later. Anyway, okay, yeah, I get it, dude. Okay. I didn't mean to talk to you. Alright, go inside this, which is the trainer school, which was apparently just contacting me earlier, and talk to this guy. And students who don't study get a little taste of my Quick Claw. So that's child abuse. Anyways, this gives us access to our first held item. Actually, that's not entirely true. The berries are technically the first held items, because you can give them to the Pokemon and have various effects. But I'm going to use the Quick Law for now. It will basically give your Pokemon, like... you want to give this to a slower Pokemon, because it'll give it a 30% chance of outspeeding the other Pokemon, even if it has a lower speed stat. So that's definitely very useful. Alright, so let's go ahead and heal, because I've kind of needed to do that, and just haven't been. Alright, cool. And now let's go take on our first gym. Yeah, it's, time really flies when you're having fun. Let's see, is there anything in this? I don't think so. Okay. There's a in-game trade in that house, but I'm not gonna worry about that.
Don't take this gym trainers lightly. I'm gonna show you why we're a banner.
I don't know what that voice was. And he has to send out a Geodude. Now, if you chose Mudkip or Trico as your starter, this gym's gonna be a walk in the park. Because look at this. Water Gun is 4 times super effective against Geodude. And that's pretty much the only Pokemon you're gonna fight here. There's one other Pokemon who might present a slight challenge, but... Okay, so it's trying to learn Bide. I mean, I really haven't been using anything except Water Gun and Tackle. I guess I'll delete Growl, because why not? Alright, and there's another Geodude, and another Water Gun. Now we should be, Mudkip should be evolving pretty soon here, so that's nice. I just realized I forgot to give it, like, grammatically correct spelling. For some reason, I don't know why this was his first trainer, his Pokemon's levels go down with every time. Like, he sends out the strongest one first, and the trainers usually don't do that. They're usually all about the same strength, or they save the best for last. Alright, so now there's one more underling to fight before we get to the gym leader. Youngster Tommy. Alright. Let's see if you can survive my Water Gun. As it turns out, you cannot survive my Water Gun. Shocking technique. Wow, you've got some potential. Alright, so I'm a little bit worried about something. I'm a little bit worried that it's going to get too much experience in this final fight, and that it's actually going to, like, skip a move, which I really wanted to learn. So I'm going to save just in case, and if that happens, I'll reload.
Hello, I am Roxanne, the Rustboro Pokemon Gym Leader. I became a gym leader so that I may apply what I learned to the Pokemon Trainer School in battle. Would you kindly demonstrate how you battle and with which Pokemon?
Alright, so Roxanne's kind of like a schoolgirl. She's like the... If you've ever seen an anime before, there's always that one girl who's like, I'm the smartest kid in the school, I'm the top of the class, I spend all my time studying, I don't have any friends. That's basically who Roxanne is, at least that's the impression I get. Alright, so Geodude went down without a fight. Here's Nose Pass, which is the one which might present a challenge, because as you can see, it's actually pretty tough. Although it's not tough to miss. That was a unfortunate development for Nose Pass. Oh my goodness! Wow, I got insanely lucky. Oh, that's not lucky though. So yeah, wow. It's a well-known fact that in Let's Plays, you'll either have insanely good luck, or you'll have to redo like a very easy level like 10 times for no reason. There's no in between. And oftentimes both happen in the same series. And today I got insanely good luck, so I'm not going to argue with that. And perfect! It stopped just before going to 17.
So, I lost. It seems I still have much more to learn. I understand. The Pokemon League's rules state that trainers are to be given this if they defeat a Pokemon gym leader. Please accept the official Pokemon League Stone Badge.
And we got 1,500 Pokédollars, and now Mudkip's evolving. How poetic. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, what's it gonna be? Oh my goodness, it's a Marshtomp. That's a nice cry there. And it's learning Mud Shot, which is the move which if it had gone to level 17 before evolving, I think it would have actually skipped this move due to the way that moves learn and moves work in this generation. Moves learn. If this were Gen 7, that wouldn't have been an issue, but it's not Gen 7. We got Stone Badge.
The Stone Badge heightens the attack power of your Pokemon. It also enables to use the ancient move Cut outside of battle. Please take this with you too.
And she also gives us a TM, which I'm also not going to use. In fact, I'm not going to use any TMs, with 2 exceptions. I'm going to use, but we'll get to there when we get to there.